World Bank, in a recent publication, stated that the cost of trade in Nigeria and Ethiopia is 4 to 5 times higher than what obtains in the United States due to insecurity, higher transportation costs, topography, and poor road infrastructure. World Bank, in its Africa Pulse publication, noted that market distortions across Africa results in price differences of imported food and non-food products, indicating lack of integration across African markets. The report concluded that the consequences of these distortions include preference of African producers to sell locally rather than export. Frictions in the labor markets across Africa are as a result of high transport costs, elevated cost of screening workers, and lack of information on labor opportunities also exacerbated the situation. The World Bank also noted that regulation in markets across Africa is creating barriers to trade, competition, and investment. The Central Bank of Nigeria has banned the use of foreign currency denominated collaterals for Naira loans. The regulator, in a letter to all banks, stated that the only exceptions will be where the foreign currency collateral is in Eurobonds issued by the federal government of Nigeria or guarantees of foreign banks, including standby letters of credit. The letter, signed by Dr. Adetona Adedeji, added that all loans currently secured with dollar-denominated collaterals other than the two allowed categories should be worn down within 90 days. In another development, the CBN has again offered for sale $10,000 to BDCs at 110 naira per $1. The Apex regulator, in a letter to the President Association of Bureau de Change Operators of Nigeria, APCON, said that BDCs are in turn to sell to eligible end users at a spread of not more than 1.5% above the purchase price. APCON had earlier appealed to the CBN to adjust and lower its applicable exchange rate below the 1,251 naira per dollar it pegged for its members, citing losses. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) owes oil traders around $3 billion for imported petrol. A report by Reuters showed that the company is, however, progressively clearing the overdue payments for the imported oil, although the pace of repayment has been relatively slow. It quoted sources disclosing that it was taking more than 130 days to make payment instead of within 90 days. Nigerian Exchange Group PLC has acquired a 5% stake in Ethiopian Security Exchange as it seeks to expand capital market activities in East Africa and across the continent. NGX is the largest foreign institutional investor in the EXX. NGX made the investment alongside institutional investors including FSD Africa and Trade and Development Bank Group during a capital raising exercise by the Ethiopian Exchange, or ESX. According to corporate disclosure made on the NGX website, as part of the investment, the CEO of NGX Group, Pemi Kukola, would join the board of EXX as a nominee of NGX Group.